Welcome to the annual Hindustan Times Leadership Summit. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honourable Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Mr. Arun Jaitley. He will be in conversation with Vikram Chandra, Consulting Editor, NDTV.
If this session is about changing India, well, you've certainly changed India and you've changed it rather dramatically in the last month or so.
If you are to replace 86% of a country's cash currency, then obviously you have to have a substantial part of it in readiness from the very moment that the replacement is to take place.
Stage, we have a short film that we'd like to share with you.
For the very first time in the history of humanity, we have the necessary resource, we have the necessary capability, we have the necessary technology to address every human problem on the planet. Even 25 years ago, we couldn't have dreamt of it. But the only thing that is missing is consciousness.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sadhguru.
Leadership in the world in the last few centuries has been through a certain metamorphosis. There was a time when religious leadership was the most influential leadership on the planet. Then, as the military machines on the planet became very significant, the military leaders gained significance in the world. Later, in the last century, democratically elected leadership has been the most important leadership. But a time is coming where the business leaders or the economic leaders are going to be dominating the world.
We have with us Liza Donnelly, who is the renowned New Yorker cartoonist, who's been busily drawing our guest. We right now have our session with Professor Krugman.
Professor Krugman in many ways resembles one of his intellectual heroes, John Maynard Keynes.
India should count itself fortunate that it's not a major trade surplus country.
The Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav, who will be in conversation with Barkha Dutt, Consulting Editor, NDTV.
आपने एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात बोली। आपने कहा आपने मुझे तलवार तो दी लेकिन तलवार को चलाने का अधिकार नहीं दिया।
नहीं, मैंने कहा जो तलवार दे रहा है तो वो तैयार है कि तलवार चलेगी भी।
मोदी जी से आपकी मुलाकात हुई सेंट्रल हॉल में, क्या चाय पे चर्चा हुई उनके साथ?
मैं समझता हूँ उन्होंने जो बात कही वो ये कहा कि चीज़ें ठीक हो जाएंगी और टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल लोगों को करना चाहिए, लेकिन लोग तैयार हैं टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए, एक बड़ा सवाल है।
Big round of applause for Akhilesh Yadav, Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh.
Thank you so much.
Our session now with the Honourable Minister of Defence, Mr. Manohar Parrikar, who's in conversation with the National Security Analyst and founder of BharatShakti.in, Nitin Gokhale.
Mr. Parrikar does not need any introduction to this audience, at least in Delhi.
Basically based on physical infrastructure, electronic infrastructure and human infrastructure. And you deploy based on your needs. That is for the army to decide.
Sure.
We can only lease the items that can be.
Sure.
A discussion on Punjab with the Honourable Deputy Chief Minister of Punjab, Mr. Sukhbir Singh Badal, and the President of the Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee, Captain Amrinder Singh, steered by Sonia Singh, Editorial Director, NDTV.
Welcome to this session, which really is the mini battleground of one of the most exciting
state elections of 2017, and that's the Battle of Punjab.
Our interaction now with the Chairman and CEO of SoftBank Group Corporation, Mr. Masayoshi Son, and conversing with him is the editor of Mint, R. Sukumar.
So everybody knows Intel, nobody knows ARM. 99% of whatever smartphone you have in your pocket is all ARM. iPhone, Samsung, Huawei, HTC, or Indian brands, they are all ARM.
I think you should give a loud round of applause to a man who's shown us the future.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Son. And last session for the day, we have the legendary actor Amitabh Bachchan in conversation with director, producer, and screenwriter Karan Johar.
Firstly, I have to say it's an honor and it's a privilege to be at this prestigious platform. So thank you for inviting us. Amitabh, you're always so poised. You know, you're always in control and command of your environment and yourself. And that's something that you've always maintained from the very beginning of your career.
I think you have to decide yourself how you want to deal with it.
Right.
We are delighted to have with us the Right Honourable David Cameron, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, 2010 to 2016, who will be in conversation with the Editor-in-Chief, HT Digital Streams, Bobby Ghosh. Before the former Prime Minister of the UK joins us, we have a short film on him.
Well, good morning, namaste. This is the first country outside Europe that I visited when I was leader of the opposition back in 2006. It is the first country that I visited outside Europe when I became Prime Minister in 2010. And I'm proud that once again, this is the first time I'm making a public speech outside Europe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Editor-in-Chief of HT Digital Streams, Bobby Ghosh, will now converse with the Honourable Minister of State with independent charge of Power, Coal, New and Renewable Energy and Mines, Mr. Piyush Goyal.
Charges that you have as a minister. You're also a former treasurer of the BJP. You're also part of the Prime Minister's brains trust behind the demonetization scheme.
To my mind, the people of India have given it tremendous support and tremendous, I would call it even blessings in a way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Chopra and Vikram Asri.
He's a scientist and a seeker, a healer and a storyteller. And his playground and his laboratory is the abstract field of scintillating consciousness. Here to enlighten us on the future of well-being, it's my honor to present to you the eminent Dr. Deepak Chopra.
That your body is not who you are. You're a total ecosystem where your body is the product of all your experiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Dr. Deepak Chopra, thank you very
much. Ladies and gentlemen, God is in the house. Yes, we have the former Indian cricket captain Sachin Tendulkar, who will be in conversation with Nikhil Naz, consultant NDTV.
I think they had a message there when they were giving you that standing ovation. The message was that they miss you.
That I miss you guys because, you know, the love and affection, it's the support that I got for so many years. I'm missing that.